Before I even knew what masters was or your masters was, my mama growing up, she always be like, never sell your masters. She always said it like forever. Never even knew what that shit was back then.
TMZ is reporting the mother of a St. Louis producer and rapper is dead after an apparent murder-suicide in Atlanta. Leland Wayne, known as Metro Boomin, thanked his mother for his entry into the music business.
This is Love Hurts. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for future content. 51-year-old Leslie Wayne Duncan was smart, ambitious, absolutely gorgeous, and driven. She was a hard-working mother of 5, and as a single parent, she made things happen regardless of her circumstances. She always made a way for herself and her children. Her kids were the most important thing in her life. She never wanted them to struggle to make ends meet, so she instilled in them that education was key. And it paid off when her then 17-year-old son, Leland Wayne, was accepted into Atlanta's Morehouse College. He had worked tirelessly during his high school years to keep up his grades, but his real passion was producing music and making beats. During his high school years, Leland made a number of beats and posted them online, which allowed him to make connections and collaborations with artists all over the world. But Atlanta, Georgia was the city that showed the most love. Leslie made a pact with her son, promising to drive him more than 17 hours from St. Louis to Atlanta almost every weekend, just so long as he could keep his grades up. And he did, so almost every weekend for close to a year, she made the journey for her son so that he could work on producing music. Leslie could tell her son was making a wave, but she also knew how finicky the music industry was, so she always pushed education first. When she learned Leland got accepted into Morehouse College, she was absolutely ecstatic. All the long talks and lectures had paid off for one of her babies. She just knew he would get a college degree, get a 9-to-5 job, and set himself up with a pretty decent future. But fate had other plans. While in college, Leland began perfecting his skills in producing music, and his popularity grew. Before Leslie knew it, Leland was producing under the name Metro Boomin. He dropped out of college and blew up in the music industry as a super producer. He had a string of major hits like Mask Off for the artist Future,
Mask off, fuck it, mask off.
Bad and Bougie for the rap group The Migos,
Bad and bougie, bad. Cooking up dope with a.
and the song Congratulations for artist Post Malone.
They said I won't be nothing, now they always say congratulations.
By 2016, Metro Boomin was a certified star, and he ended his days at Morehouse College. Although in the beginning Leslie was a little upset at Metro for dropping out of school, with time she came to accept his decision, and she was so proud of her son. Eventually, Metro moved his mom to Tyrone, Georgia, purchasing her a $1.2 million house located about 30 minutes from Atlanta. And things seemed to be coming together in Leslie's life as well. She married a longtime acquaintance who seemed to be the man of her dreams, Lawrence Duncan. From the outside looking in, Leslie had it all. Successful children, a beautiful marriage. But of course, things are almost never what they appear to be on the outside. In the early morning hours of June 3rd of 2022, police responded to reports of shots fired in an affluent neighborhood in Tyrone, Georgia. When they arrived, they located 51-year-old Leslie Wayne, dead from apparent gunshot wounds. Alongside her was her husband, Lawrence Duncan, who had apparently died from a self-inflicted gunshot wound. After a full investigation, police learned that Lawrence murdered Leslie and then offed himself.
TMZ is reporting the mother of a St. Louis producer and rapper is dead after an apparent murder-suicide in Atlanta. Leland Wayne, known as Metro Boomin, thanked his mother for his entry into the music business. Fox 2's Patrick Clark talks with a former classmate of Leslie Joanne Wayne about her loss to the community and the young entertainer.
St. Louis producer and rapper Leland Wayne, known as Metro Boomin, credits his mother Leslie Joanne Wayne with his music career success. Her life was taken Friday in Atlanta, according to TMZ, at the hands of her husband, who took his own life thereafter.
But she was class of 1988, and I was class of 1990. And so we ran cross country together. We were on the same cross country team. But Leslie was always a very, very, very sweet soul. She was an old soul, but very, very mature, but very, very sweet to everybody, treated everybody with respect and kindness.
Leslie graduated from Cardinal Ritter Prep College in 1988. She ran track with fellow classmate Craig Edwards.
You had to talk the right way around Leslie, even back then. But still, when she brought it to you in a loving manner, a kind manner, and she didn't have to correct me too much because I just knew better. But at the end of the day, Leslie was very, very sweet, very kind individual.
Edwards, now the principal of Cardinal Ritter, remembers his friend's character while attending the school. From Drake to Kanye West, Metro Boomin has been a producer in demand in the music industry. His mother Leslie would drive him from St. Louis to Atlanta in his early days of his career.
Cardinal Ritter is a family, it's a community, a school community, regardless to whether you were part of the school when it was on Thekla, whether you were a student on Thekla or you were a student here on Spring. It doesn't matter the year. We look out for each other and we take losses like this just like family would. So this is tough for all of us.
Sources say that Leslie may have been in the process of leaving her marriage before her untimely death, and that may be what caused Lawrence to snap. He didn't want to give up the good life. He loved the perks of being married to super producer Metro Boomin's mom. The house, the cars, the vacations. He just wasn't willing to let go of what he perceived to be his meal ticket. After her death, Metro Boomin vowed to continue honoring his mother by supporting 5 woman-themed nonprofits in his hometown with a $100,000 donation. He partnered with a St. Louis-based organization committed to providing women, particularly single mothers, with vital services such as career coaching, wellness amenities, and financial coaching, alongside Amazon Access. The initiative aims to relieve financial challenges related to debt, childcare, rent, and utilities that women face. The grants, each amounting to $20,000, will be distributed to 5 woman-run nonprofits, including those that support women of domestic violence. My heart truly goes out to Leslie's family, friends, and loved ones. If you are in a domestic abuse relationship, create an out plan and get out. And once you are out, do not turn back. Turning back can cost you your life. As always, loves, stay safe. Don't forget to subscribe, thumbs up, and hit that notification bell for future content.